Mom guilt in our society is so incredibly rampant. And I feel like it's put on us by other moms, by social media, but we're certainly guilty as moms of putting a lot of excess pressure on ourselves. So, when we talk about this week's article in Obesity Medicine, I don't want anyone to get the impression that I'm trying to further perpetuate the idea of so much mom guilt. But as we always say, it's so incredibly important to look at the science. And this week's article is talking about the increased risk of obesity in children when the mother also suffers from obesity. And this can be for a multitude of different reasons. One of the ones they do not talk about in this study that we do talk about in our program is what we call epigenetics. So, a mother who has obesity prior to her pregnancy and during her pregnancy is much more likely to have a child that suffers from obesity throughout their lives. That has to do with the genetics and the environment that that baby is built and bred in. And hopefully, you interpret that as taking away some of the guilt because you may suffer from obesity because your mother had obesity while you were pregnant. And there are things we can control and there are things we cannot control. We cannot control the genes we were born with, the environment that we were in when our mothers were pregnant. And we can't go back and change what those environments were for our children, but we absolutely can change our daily habits, our daily routines, the way we think about foods, the way we think about movement, the way we think about sleep, the way we think about how we think. Mindfulness in general is something that can absolutely be changed. And just to show you my vulnerability and how I'm right there with you, that's me. That's me probably 6 months after I had my second child, to show you that I've been there. I've been through it. I have done this work. It is achievable for you and for your children. So if this is something you're interested in, please click the link in the bio. You can watch a free video on our online on-demand course. You can purchase the course there. You can reach out and DM me with your questions, and I hope to hear from you soon.